The Royal Regiment of Canadian Artillery can trace its origins back to 1868. Today, the artillery is comprised of regular and reserve force artillery units from coast to coast. Known as gunners, members for the Royal Regiment have actively contributed to Canadian military history, from Vimy Ridge to Korea to the Afghanistan theater of operations. Since 9/11 and the launch of the global war on terrorism, the world has changed dramatically and is now characterized by uncertainty and unpredictability. As we see currently in Afghanistan, gunners are actively involved in making a difference in the campaign towards shaping a more peaceful world. The artillery is organized into 3 branches: field, air defense, and surveillance target acquisition. The role of the air defense is to prevent the enemy from interfering from the air with our ground operations. Over the last 20 years, the air threat has changed significantly. During the Cold War, the emphasis was on enemy helicopters, jets, UAVs, cruise missiles, civilian air platforms, rockets, artillery systems, and mortars. In the contemporary operating environment, the air defense contributes to saving our soldiers' lives by using intercept capability and early warning for our own troops. Finally, the explosion of airspace users in modern theater of operations has reinforced the requirement to deconflict, coordinate, and optimize the airspace usage in support of the Ground Maneuver Commander's mission. This is achieved by the Airspace Coordination Center generated by air defense gunners. As a gunner, you could be called upon to serve in any kind of terrain: Arctic tundra, tropical jungle, desert, mountains, urban complex, and in any kind of climate. You will be deployed overseas on operational missions and in Canada in support of civil authorities in cases of national emergency. The question you may now ask yourself is, how is the artillery different from the armor, infantry, and other combat support elements? Simple. Amongst the combat arms, the artillery is the most technically and technologically oriented. The field artillery is extremely flexible. Within seconds, you can shift fires kilometers away. You have a lot of firepower at your disposal that can easily tip the outcome of a fight in your favor and save your comrades' lives. Service in the artillery calls for the highest dedication to the chain of command, to peers, and especially to subordinates, as artillery soldiers must be able to lead troops in combat, even fighting as infantry if necessary. To succeed in this career, you must have physical and mental strength and stamina, methodical, efficient thought processes, cool, mature judgment, and the ability to perform steadily while under great stress. A talent for mathematics and computer equipment is also highly desirable. The bottom line is, as a gunner, you will influence and shape the outcome of operations and directly contribute to the success of the mission. The artillery is a vital component of the Combined Arms team and significantly contributes to finding and defeating the enemy, saving soldiers' lives, and making the world a better place for all of our fellow global citizens. Have you got what it takes to become a gunner?